her listing her things that she do, she probably shouldn't have listed that. That is kind of a problem to be online listing that. But more so, it's an archetype that really bothers me within women. It's the same archetype that gay men have. It's like the loud, flamboyant, trying to be funny and overextending themselves in every conversation. You know what I'm talking about, Casey?
I don't have no kids. I'm fit. I'm cute as a button. I'm submissive. I cooperate. I'm not mouthy. I'm supportive. I'm not the type of woman that, oh, you got to take me to the 5-star restaurant. You got to make 6 figures. I'm good with what, 70,000. I mean, I go to the gym. I cook. I clean. I let them touch my nasty parts.
But just double down on your point on the list thing. I mean, I don't understand why women don't just, instead of having a list set for the man to come fit it or for him to vet you, it's almost like you trying to have him a list to vet you out instead of figuring out, okay, how can I accommodate the man that I desire or the man that I can potentially qualify? What is his needs and what is his desires? How far away am I from meeting that criteria to fit this man, what this man want and desire? I don't understand why women don't take that approach instead of saying he can make 70K. Like, damn, bitch. I mean, excuse my language, woman. To Trav's point, yeah, probably go down 55K because now you got exposed to more options and a higher chance of being selected. But
it also starts with being the person you want to be within the next 5 years. If in the next 5 years your goal is to be a mother, is to be a wife, is to have a good job, is to have this type of lifestyle, well, you have to be a certain person to obtain and manage and handle that and have it successfully. So if you're going in through life thinking that you're perfect and the problem isn't you and you're not willing to grow, I always say you need to remain a student in every single thing that you do. What you know now, you really don't know. And what you think you know is really probably wrong. You need to be willing to keep your mind open and be willing to be around certain people and lifestyles to really fully understand what it takes to get to where you want to go. And if you don't have the mindset to be that way and put in the work it takes to obtain that, then you're always going to find yourself in predicaments, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in your job, or whether it's in life in general. And this whole poor me, why am I not getting what I want? Well, you're not getting what you want because you're not becoming the person that it takes to get what you want. So, it starts with yourself.
How can that be accurate? And I you hit some good points, but how can you explain to the women listening to you say that as a woman who's not getting the results she wants in real time?
So if you're not getting what you want in real time, you got to sit down and say, what does it take to get to where I want in real time? What am I not doing? Because what you think you're doing is not nearly enough as to what needs to be done to get to where you want to go. If you want to have someone that is a certain type or whatever the case may be, well, you got to look at what it is that they look for, right? If that's really what you want, if your main focus is, I want a man that's of this, then all you do is have to sit up there and ask yourself, like, hey, sorry, my Discord chat is like.
I think you read what I said wrong. So let me paint the picture again. There's women in the chat listening to you make some really good points that actually can be substantial enough to make a difference and potentially get them selected. But who they're hearing saying it is a woman who's also struggling.
What am I struggling with? Did I ever mention I was struggling?
I mean, I thought
that's based off of perceptions.
I thought from earlier conversations you were struggling to get married as well.
No, I never said I was struggling to get married. I said that's something of a goal of mine. I'm not struggling to get married. I need to be in a certain place in my life. I'm not struggling in anything. I tell my story. I do want to be married, but I'm not struggling for it.
How long have you been wanting to get married?
That's always been a goal of mine. One day I want to be married. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, I know that in order to get to where I need to go, I need to be there's things that I just need to find my person. And I don't feel that the person for me I've came across yet. That's not a struggle. That's a journey. Just because I'm on a path does not necessarily mean that I'm struggling within that path. It just means that I need to take the necessary steps to get it. That's not all that I'm focused on right now. I have a lot of other things that I'm working on. I really don't even have time to be in a relationship right now. I have auditions I have to do. I have an album I have to release. I have these streams that I'm working on. I just got through with the freaking casting call yesterday. It would be wrong of me to try to be in a relationship at this point in my life, because I wouldn't be able to put in the amount of time and effort it takes to someone that would be deserving of that. And I don't want to rob them of that attention, of that affection, of that love, all because I'm sitting here trying to be on TV or trying to do what it is that I'm doing. So for
you
me,
don't want to be married.
That's not true. I do want to be married one day, but right now what I'm doing within my life, I have an opportunity and I need to focus on that right now. I'm not focused right now on being married. I want to be married one day. I want to have kids one day. And yes, but
okay, I'm sorry. So what's
doesn't
more
mean I'm
important? You being
struggling.
married, or you pursuing your music and all this other stuff?
I mean, I think it speaks to her taking accountability for where she is right now and her mindset right now. And saying that she wants to be married, saying that she wants to be married one day is not her saying that she wants to be married right now. And I think the woman in the video is saying that she wants to be married now.
Okay, yes. So what's more important to you, Kelly? Getting married or playing video games?
I'm not just playing video games. That's the misconception. I'm not just playing video games. Like I stated, there are other opportunities that I'm not addressing on this panel because I want to address and how I want to address it.
What's more important?
Right now, what's more important to me is making sure that I'm in a place, in a headspace to where I can have enough time, effort, and do what it takes to sit there and involve myself in a relationship. When you are in a relationship and you're not where you want to be in life, that can be dangerous simply because that point, I'm not really ready to get to, if I were to be in a relationship right now, he could be the best man in the world. With my schedule right now, I barely even have time to sleep. My sister has to tell me to eat because I'm forgetting to eat because I'm so freaking busy. So why would I involve, but my thing is, why would I involve a man in a relationship in my life right now and know that I'm not going to be able to give him the time that it takes, the attention that it takes, and everything that's required of me to be the woman that he deserves. And then he'll end up painting me wrong because...
So what's more important? The opportunities you're pursuing or marriage?
Right now, what's more important is getting myself to where I need to be in life. Right now, at this very moment, where I am in my life right now, the opportunities that just presented themselves within this first week, the stuff that I have committed myself to with other people and the businesses that I've committed myself to, that is important to me. That is important to me.
So by default, but by that logic, you are and you will struggle to get married.
That's absolutely not a struggle. That's a choice, and I think you're baiting it into being a struggle.
It can be a choice.
I think you're baiting it into being a struggle.
Just because she's struggling.